Jay, you look like an Eskimo. So it is cold. We just left, what do you call it? Who was playing? Cowboys against Detroit. Great game. We flew out here with the Cowboys private plane that they have and had a good time. But you know what's funny is while we were here, we went to the Ford Museum yesterday. And if you've never been, it's absolutely amazing. What was it? One of the areas was 9.5 acres. Another one is 90 acres. You get a chance to see how they make the Ford F-150. Just an incredible property. And I'm asking everybody locally, while we were having dinner last night at Roast, or we went out to see the city, how the city feels about Ford Motor Company and how they feel about Henry Ford. And there's a lot of obviously different conversations about the person who came into the city and changed the game and created a company, employed so many people, where if you work for Ford, you're pretty much set in this city here. The moral of the story is this. Here's what the message is. When you go in the museum and you look who Henry Ford was, everything he did, he saw things from a lens of, how can I do this better? Meaning, how can I build this better? How can I solve this problem? One of the games I play in my own mind and with people around me is the following game. Maybe you ought to try playing this game this week. Here's what it is. No matter where you go, restaurant, business, city, sports team, no matter where you go, what you do, ask yourself, if I ran this business, what would I do differently? Where's the leak in this business? Where's an area where they're leaving a lot of money on the table? Where's there an opportunity here for me to build it better, for me to do it better? And just exercise that. Use that with the people that are around you. Hey, how would you run it better in this restaurant here? What do you think you like about what they're doing here? And get into that mental state of doing it better, because that's what a lot of these guys like Henry Ford did. And think about it this way. One guy changed the entire city. We're in 30s, 40s, 50s. I want to say till 60s, Detroit was known as the richest city in America, until the whole, things changed. 70s was still good, 80s was still good, and then the NAFTA came out and Detroit changed because free trade. Now cars were being built in other parts of the world instead of America. Cars were being built in Mexico. But the moral of the story is, one person changed the city of Detroit. One. He owned the land, this place called Heinz Park. And at one point he's like, I want to give this land to the city, with one disclaimer. They said, what is it? You can never build anything on top of this. I want this thing to be a park. And then you look at the last name, you go to his museum, there's this painting on the wall, and it's got numbers of everybody that was in that meeting that took place, I think, in the 30s. Rockefeller, Edison, Hoover, Mary Curie, all these people that were there. What happened? One person did it. One person did it. And that one person can be you and your family. Business, you can change the city, you can change the last name, you can change the country, you can change every single thing you want, but it starts with one person who's a dreamer, who has a lens that looks at everything saying, what can I do to make this thing better? You can do that. Test it out this week. It's my challenge of the week to you. Have a killer week and stay tuned for some big things coming out soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.